jealous.
All right, so hopefully I can butt in here. Is everyone? I don't want to. I don't want to.
Nah,
Go,
nah, nah.
go ahead, Crystal. Do your
I'm
thing.
about to sit. I'm about to put me on mute, and I'm about to go and let you rock.
Okay. So the only reason she would even think that people are jealous of her is because she's at the age group, even I was, where at, I would say 14, 15, you smelling yourself. Okay. A lot of girls, even in high school, they had groups of how many guys they've dated and what age group. The higher the age group, the more cooler you look, the more adult like you are, and the more so-called woman uh, like you are, even though you're a child. But if you say, for instance, oh, I'm dating a college dude and your ass is 15, you get more props, you get more respect. Now, they don't ever talk about this. I've actually been a victim of this, but I'll talk about that a little later. The girl was also groomed by her mother, okay? Her mother does not really know how to be a fucking mother because she's too hooked on the fucking drugs. Now, I speak from personal experience. Dion knows exactly why. Because um, if a mom does not know how to be a mother, any man that comes into that mother's life, she's going to say, oh, yeah, well, you're doing me right, so you're definitely going to do my daughter right. Even though you're fucking me over, at least I know I'm in good hands financially, so I'm going to give my daughter to you. That's why she even made him a godfather in the first place. Now, it sounds really fucked up, but when drugs is involved, it's no logical explanation. It's no logical thinking when it comes to her kids. It's about making them look good for the world not to see that she has a drug addiction. You see what I'm saying? So that's the first issue. The second one is the fact that the girl, I'm sure, has access to a lot of resources, but choose not to get it because no one really has shown her how to get those resources and how to stick with it. She's thinking she has the world against her and she has a kid. The last thing she's thinking about is anyone tearing down what she has already built that she thinks is good to build. The third thing is I've been in a situation where I've dated a 40-year-old. No, we did not have sexual relations, but I realized something. Anytime I said, I'm going to go to college, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, he was always trying to say college is for losers, or, oh, you should be at my house folding my clothes. Like, he was always trying to take away any type of success that I can get either independent. And I realized he was okay with being mediocre, and in his age group, he could not offer that to a grown-ass woman, but he could definitely offer that to a child, and that child would think that that's everything. Now, another thing I realized is that he was always trying to manipulate any situation I was. He was a stalker, kind of. So at the end of the day, it's kind of like I didn't really have anybody to say, yo, Chris, this is wrong. He's trying to manipulate. I was thinking, oh, yeah, I'm grown. When I went to the high school, I was like, yep, I'm dating such and such. And I was already pissed that my grandmother already moved me halfway across the fucking country to Vegas, where everywhere you turn, it's some kind of fucking foolishness or a guy trying to holler at me. So I'm like, you know what? How the hell do I get out this fucking house? Everybody, like, I was just in a dark place. So of course someone can ease in as a 40-year-old and try to manipulate me. After a while, I said, well, I got my little JCPenney job. I don't need him. And the minute I cut him off, he was talking about how I need him and all of this crap. But think about the difference if my mom and my grandmother figured out what the fuck I was up to. I had to figure it out for myself. So based on what this girl's going through, yes, she was groomed, but at the same time, I know exactly that she knows right from wrong. You know right from wrong, especially as a girl child. Between ages, I would say 6 and 8 is when you get very smart. I'm not saying that she did not have, I'm sorry, I'm not saying that she was not manipulated in some form, shape, or way, but we still have morale at the end of the day. And I feel like if I was able to make the right choice, so was she. Right now, she is defensive. Right now, she needs all the help that she can get, but who's really reaching out?
Mm-hmm. Damn. Shit.
That right there is the reason why I went mute.
Ooh.
But in reality, it's the truth. Like
It was a great story.
I feel like it just goes back to saying like we need to really try to figure out what's going on.
I think these men know that too.
Yeah, I feel like
they know what they're going through.
In particular, this is a very old school issue. This has been happening for the longest.
Yeah.
So I think it's just something within culture that just enables inadequate men to prey on young girls and to feel like they can give them that, that's something that they can't give older women. And I do feel like Crystal said it earlier. It's like inadequacy because they're giving something that they can't give to an older woman because she's going to see that bullshit and she's going to see, this nigga ain't shit.
Because he ain't. He a pedophile. I'm sorry.
Can I point out? I mentioned celebrities earlier. Can I point out 2 primary examples of this grooming shit?
Go ahead.
First one, and I think everyone knows this one. Elvis fucking Presley.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. It's cringy.
He was the woman he ended up marrying. He was fucking her since she was 14, and he was in his 20s at the fucking time, if I remember correctly.
Behind the music light and said they waited. Fuck out of here. I don't believe that.
A second example. The second example, and this one's a bit of a long story. Who knows the story of Sam Cooke and Bill Withers?
Who?
I don't.
Okay.
Who?
The singers Sam Cooke and Bill Withers.
Okay.
I heard it. I heard of them.
Okay.
Shit. Yeah.
All right. For those who don't know, Sam Cooke and Bill Withers were best friends. Bill Withers had already, had his music career, established or whatever, and actually helped put Sam Cooke on. I can't remember exactly how Bill Withers dies, but all I know is Bill Withers, eventually died or whatever. Sam Cooke slips in, ends up marrying Bill Withers' widow. Then cheats on her with Bill Withers and that widow's daughter.
I have heard of this.